Hello all, welcome to this session. In this session, I'm going to answer one of the Java interview questions. That is, what happens when we specify abstract modifier before a constructor in Java? Let me answer. When you specify abstract modifier or keyword before a constructor in Java, Java will give you a compiler error. Okay, it's not possible in Java to specify abstract modifier before a constructor, guys, and we are going to get a compiler error on doing so, stating illegal modifier error will come. Okay, so with practical demonstration, I'm going to show you that. For that, I'll switch to this Eclipse IDE and create a new class. I'll just name this class with some random name, C demo. Okay, C demo class. Some random name I'm giving. Okay, that's fine. Click on finish. Now inside this class, create a method first. I'm not going to create a constructor. I'm going to create a method, public void. I'll just name this method as sample1. Okay, sample1. And here I'll write some print statement. Okay, so before going for the constructor, I'm going with a method. So here I'll write inside sample1. This method is implemented. This method has a method body. The moment I provide abstract modifier here, this particular method, okay, will give you a compiler error saying that abstract methods in Java will not contain the method body. Hover the mouse on this and you say abstract methods do not specify a body kind of error will come. I'll remove this. I should not be implementing the methods which are abstract modifier types. Still the error is not gone because a class containing even one abstract method also should be specified as abstract. Okay, that's the error you are getting here. You see, hover the mouse. The abstract method in type C demo can only be defined by abstract class. That means this class also I have to make it abstract type. That's fine. So these are all good for the methods, but can I specify this abstract modifier before a constructor? Let's try that. I'll try to create a constructor. What is the difference between a method and constructor? Constructor will not have return type. For example, here method has a void as a return type or any other return type the method is returning, but constructors will not have any return type. So I'll not specify any return type, like even void also I cannot specify. And the name of the methods can be anything, but the name of the constructor should be same as the name of the class. I have to take the same name. I have to give it for the constructor. Okay. Provide that and I'll create a body and I'll just write a print statement system.out.println inside constructor I'll write. Okay, this is the inside method, but since I provided abstract here for this method, it's okay. In Java, it's allowed to make a particular method as abstract, and once you make it abstract, the method body cannot be there or method implementation cannot be there. Their only declaration of the method is possible. But for the same thing, if you repeat for constructor and by creating a constructor body implementation and all, if you add the abstract modifier here, it will not say that you have to remove the implementation of the constructor. Okay, why? Because the constructors it's are incompatible. Constructors are incompatible with this abstract modifier or keyword. When you specify so, you are going to get a compiler error saying that illegal modifier. Okay, you are getting an illegal modifier. Why? Why constructors cannot be specified with abstract modifier? Why we are getting a compiler error saying illegal modifier and this kind of modifier is not allowed before a constructor? Why? Because even though if I make it, like this without declaration implementation, if I do so, who will implement this method? Tomorrow for this particular method, okay, abstract method, I can create a child class. In the child class, like this, I can create a child class here. Just give me a second. So here I'll create a child class, uh, uh, child demo. I'll just simply say child demo. I'll just give some random name and click on finish. I'll show you guys, okay? If I make a particular method abstract in Java, Java will say that, okay, don't implement that method. A method cannot have the method body. Only declaration part of the method should be there. Java will say we have done so and no compiler error is there. And it asked us to make the class containing at least one, abstract method as an abstract class. We have done so. But inside the class, when you create a constructor and if you also plan to make that constructor also abstract, but in this case, Java is behaving in a different way. It's not asking us to unimplement the body or remove the body or implementation cannot be there. Only have to declare the constructor. It's not saying so. It's saying that illegal modifier. Before a constructor, you cannot specify abstract. It is saying why? Because per method, for this particular method, we only declared it, right? If I make this particular class a child class of the C demo class like this using extends keyword, if I make this particular class a child class of this C demo class, now inside this class, I can override this method. Okay, even though this particular method is not implemented in the parent class, the child class, okay, can override this abstract method and implement it here. Okay. So till I implement this unimplemented method in the parent abstract class, I'm going to get an error here saying to implement this sample one method. Okay. I'll implement once I implement this public void sample one. I'll implement this in the child class. The moment I implement that, you see error is gone. System.out.println inside sample. I'm also giving the reason, guys. Okay. So I'm not only saying that what happens when we specify abstract modifier before a constructor in Java, we are going to get compiler error, illegal modifier kind of. What is the reason why Java is not allowing us to specify abstract modifier before a constructor? I am going to tell you. For method, it's okay to override it. But can you override a constructor in Java? Is it possible? If I want to implement this constructor in this child class, is it possible? No, because the name of the constructor should match with the name of the class. Here if I have to create a constructor, public constructors will not have return type. Can I create the constructor having this name here like this? It's not possible because in this class, the name of the constructor should match with the class name. It cannot be C demo. It have to be child demo here, which is not possible. This is not a constructor, right? Constructor should be created in the same class with the same name of the class. But can I override that constructor in another class? Not possible. Hence, abstract is not compatible with the constructors. It is only compatible with the methods because methods can have any name apart from the class names, and hence they can be overridden in the implemented in the child classes, respective child classes of that particular class. But constructors, can they be implemented? Unimplemented constructors, can you implement in the child class? Not possible because the name of the constructor should match with the name of the class. So you cannot, if you have to implement this constructor, you have to implement in the same class. That's why abstract is not recommended. You have to create the body for this constructor. There's no other way, guys. Okay, there's no other way. You have to implement the constructor here itself. Okay, so you cannot just define or make the constructor abstract and then try to implement the child. That's all not possible. Hence, Java is not allowing us to specify the abstract modifier before a constructor. If you try to do so, you are going to get a compiler error saying illegal modifier. Okay, 1 minute. Okay, if I specify the abstract modifier, illegal modifier error will come. Okay, this is not possible in Java. Okay, like we cannot specify abstract modifier for our abstract keyword for constructors in Java for that reason. So hope guys, with practical demonstration and reasoning, you are able to understand answer for this question. What happens when we specify abstract modifier before a constructor in Java? You are going to get a compiler error saying illegal modifier. Okay, so that's all for this session. Thank you. Bye bye.